Actually, he talks about two ways, like a Raja Yoga path of meditation, and then a yonic path of knowledge, which I assume would be faster. But um, I actually wanted to ask him or ask the question um, in in practice, is this a meditative path, stress and mantra, or is it a path of knowledge, or is it even impossible, I guess, to make that distinction?
Well, remember, knowledge is just to know yourself in a real sense. When you leave the body, no knowledge can be taken with you. So only your knowingness, you know yourself in a real sense through body form. That's the knowledge. All other knowledge is completely meaningless and useless. It's just to invite the attention of the invisible listener so that you can know yourself in a real sense. And meditation, using the mantra, it's not a part-time thing like Maharaj says. It's full-time, every single moment, remaining with your selfless self through mantra as the different various experiences may be arising in your experience. Being able to, viveka, I think it's called, to be able to differentiate between the true and the false. Basically, you know yourself in a real sense as that formless sense of presence, so all form is automatically discarded as illusion. All thoughts about form are discarded as illusion, and everything that you're seeing and everything that you're doing is discarded as illusion. And you use mantra so that you can see that you don't need. It's like your inward attention in your outward seeing. And it creates a bubble, so to speak, that you know is being projected from your own self. Because you remain with your selfless self through mantra and always just keep the attention. So it's like you're seeing inward while you're looking outward. Even though your eyes are seeing what's out there, yourself and the attention is totally inward while you're seeing what's outside, so to speak.
I think there's actually a name for that. It's called Shambhavi Mudra. I remember Muktananda talking about that, about the attention being inward, even though the eyes or senses may be seeing.
Yeah, because then you'll have you'll be able to see. When your attention is inward and you're looking outward, it's literally like it's in the bubble of your own self. And all the people and all the things that seem to be happening when your attention is inward with the outward looking, you sense that it's appearing within your own self. And the body sense kind of goes, it's almost like the space has eyes. And everything that's occurring within that space is within yourself. Because your attention is totally focused on yourself. And then people can come, but there's still the sense that this person that's in front of me is inside myself, and this is known. That literally you've identified with the space, and this space has eyes, and seemingly they're speaking and listening going on inside the space that you are. And you continue to maintain all the focus inward, while you're seeing everything outwardly.
Do you think that can be done as an act of will, or is that grace?
This is now, I don't know the answer to that question. That's the true seeing. When you're not concentrating on yourself and body form or the personality that you believe yourself to be, or trying to protect the body that you are not.
Do you remember how that came about for you? I'm assuming that that's your
mantra.
Absolutely,
because it's your natural state. It's only not seen that way because it's covered up with illusion. And thoughts and ideas and beliefs and times where you say, whoa, for this I really need a body to do this thing or whatever. But the seeing through mantra is literally, this bubble that everything is in, and that bubble is inside yourself. And you pay attention to the inward sense of presence, the inward self always, and yet you're seeing the outward, but you know that the outward is occurring inside that presence, that space that you are. And then interacting and everything that goes on, you know that this is just inside your own self. And there's such a non-body sense that it's literally like you are the space with eyes. And the only way to really say it is like your eyes are the space. It's like your eyes are in that space. And you see, okay, you see your arms and stuff like, but there's no connection. There's no like, this is me, or this is my body, or I'm using this body, but I really have no affection for it, or I don't pay undue attention for it. And when thoughts come in about it, they're ignored because it doesn't make sense when you remain with your selfless self. The formlessness doesn't desire anything in form, nor does it's just, all this is just occurring inside yourself. And the attention is just inward all the time. Mantra, remain with your selfless self, one with your selfless self. Attention is something's going on out here, but out here is inside your own selfless self. This is immediately, spontaneously known. And if for some reason you forget, then the mantra allows the covering that may be covering this remembering of the true to be erased. So whatever's covering that is erased, erased, erased. And then literally, all of this out here is in your selfless self. This table, this computer, all of the people on the screen, everything in and all around your room, that is it's all inside your selfless self. And you'll see this when you remain with your selfless self. You remain as you are, and the projection that you're seeing is your own selfless self.